Hey there, space explorers. I'm Luna, your junior astronaut, and today our backyard rocket is about to blast off into the amazing universe. Whoosh, imagine the sky turning into a glittering slide of stars, just like the glitter on your favorite stickers. We're going to zip past planets, meet twinkling moons, and uncover secrets that even grown-ups find mind-blowing. Ready to launch? Grab your imagination helmet and let's count down together. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Hold tight, because our first stop is the only planet we call home, Earth. Stay tuned, the adventure is just beginning. Welcome to our beautiful blue marble, Earth. Did you know our planet is the only one we know that has liquid water everywhere? Imagine a giant water balloon floating in space, with continents like puzzle pieces. Earth spins like a top, giving us day and night. So when you're sleeping, the other side of the world is having a sunny picnic. And guess what? Earth's atmosphere is a cozy blanket of air that protects us from space rocks and makes the sky blue. Isn't that amazing? Now that we've learned why Earth is special, let's hop over to its closest companion, the moon, and see why it glows at night. Look up, that glowing night buddy is our moon. Even though it looks small, it's actually a giant rock about 2,200 miles wide, roughly the size of Africa. The moon doesn't make its own light. It simply reflects sunlight, like a giant mirror in the sky. And here's a fun fact. One day on the moon lasts 27 Earth days, so the moon takes a whole month to finish a single sunrise. Imagine waiting a whole month for breakfast. The moon also controls Earth's tides, pulling the oceans like a cosmic tug-of-war. Ready for a red adventure? Let's rocket toward the dusty, mysterious world of Mars. Zooming in on the red planet Mars. Did you know Mars has the tallest volcano in the whole solar system? Olympus Mons stands 3 times higher than Mount Everest. Imagine stacking 3 Eiffel Towers. Mars is also home to a canyon called Valles Marineris that's as long as the United States and 10 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. And guess what? Mars has 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos, that look like potato chips floating in space. Scientists think Mars once had rivers and maybe even tiny lakes, so someday, brave explorers might find ancient footprints. Now, buckle up for a giant gas ball adventure. Jupiter, the king of planets, is next on our tour. Whoa, here's Jupiter, the biggest planet in our neighborhood, so huge that over 1,300 Earths could fit inside. Jupiter is a massive ball of gas, kind of like a giant floating beach ball made of hydrogen and helium. Its most famous feature is the Great Red Spot, a storm that's been raging for at least 350 years. Imagine a hurricane the size of Earth that never stops. Jupiter also has 79 moons, including Ganymede, which is even bigger than Mercury. And because it's so massive, Jupiter acts like a cosmic vacuum, pulling in comets and protecting the inner planets. Ready to see some sparkling rings? Let's glide to Saturn, the planet that looks like a dazzling hula hoop. Welcome to Saturn, the planet with the most spectacular rings in the solar system. Those rings aren't solid. They're made of billions of icy chunks, from tiny pebbles to mountain-sized pieces, all dancing around the planet like glitter on a birthday cake. If you could stand on Saturn's cloud tops, don't try it at home. You'd feel a gentle breeze because the planet spins so fast it makes a day only about 10 hours long. Saturn also has a moon named Titan, which is covered in orange-brown smog and even has lakes of liquid methane. Imagine a soda pop river made of alien juice. Next, we'll tilt our heads to a planet that rolls like a rolling pin, Uranus. Here comes Uranus, the sideways planet. Unlike any other world, Uranus spins on its side. Its axis tilts nearly 98 degrees, so it rolls around the sun like a rolling pin. This makes its seasons last over 20 Earth years each. Imagine a winter that lasts longer than your whole school life. Uranus is a chilly ice giant, with winds that can blow up to 900 miles per hour, faster than a race car. Its faint rings are made of dark rocks, barely visible even with powerful telescopes. And guess what? Uranus has 27 moons, many named after characters from Shakespeare's plays, like Titania and Oberon. Up next, we'll dive into the windiest planet of all, Neptune. Whoa, Neptune is the fastest wind machine in the solar system. Its super stormy clouds zip around at speeds up to 1,200 miles per hour, faster than a supersonic jet. Neptune is also a deep blue ice giant, thanks to methane gas that gives it that lovely ocean color. It has a giant dark spot, a storm that's half the size of Earth, which appears and disappears like a magical disappearing act. And did you know Neptune was the first planet found by mathematics, not a telescope. Astronomers predicted its position before anyone saw it. Our next stop is the heart of the solar system, the shining star that makes all this possible. The sun. Here shines our superstar, the sun. It's a massive ball of hot plasma that's 109 times wider than Earth and holds 99.8% of the solar system's mass. Imagine a gigantic firecracker that never stops exploding. Its energy travels 93 million miles to warm our planet. The sun's surface temperature is about 10,000 degrees F, hot enough to melt any metal you can think of. It also creates sunlight in waves, which plants use to grow, and it powers the wind that makes our kites fly. Without the sun, space would be a dark, icy desert, ready to leave our solar backyard. Let's zoom out to the glittering Milky Way galaxy. Whoa, look at that. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, stretches across the night sky like a glittering whirlpool of stars. It's a spiral galaxy, with arms that swirl around a bright center, and it contains over 100 billion stars, more than you could count in a million lifetimes. Our solar system lives on one of those arms, called the Orion Cygnus Arm, like a tiny neighborhood in a gigantic city. If you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take 100,000 years to cross the Milky Way from one side to the other. And guess what? Somewhere out there, other planets might be looking up at their own night sky, wondering about us. Next, we'll witness a spectacular cosmic fireworks show, a supernova. Boom, a supernova is a star's grand finale, a spectacular explosion that can outshine an entire galaxy for weeks. When a massive star runs out of fuel, its core collapses and releases a colossal burst of energy, scattering elements like gold, iron, and even the carbon in your crayons across the cosmos. Imagine a fireworks show that lasts a month and creates new building blocks for future planets and life. Some supernovae can be seen from Earth with the naked eye. Ancient astronomers called them guest stars. And the beautiful nebulae we see in pictures are the colorful remnants of these stellar fireworks. Ready to land back home and reflect on our amazing journey? Let's wrap up with a final thought and a big invitation. We've landed back on our home planet, and what a stellar adventure it's been. From the swirling storms of Jupiter to the dazzling supernova fireworks, the universe is full of wonders just waiting for curious minds like yours. Remember, every night you look up at the stars, you're seeing the same sky that inspired explorers for thousands of years. Keep asking questions, keep dreaming big, and who knows, you might be the next astronaut to discover a brand new space fact. If you loved our journey, hit the like button, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Space Explorers for more cosmic fun. Until our next launch, keep looking up and stay curious.